Welcome to the DoubleEShow. Bad strategy, horribly simulated. What's going on, everybody? Jibba73 back with the DoubleEShow. It's Banished Wednesday with Red Ketchup's Editor's Choice, Colonial Charter 1.76, Plymouth Plantation, and a plethora of other little mods. Welcome back to Williamsburg. So when we left off in the last episode, we were doing some work on the island. I continued to do that offline. I have put in a number of homes, which are then getting upgraded. So I went around and finished off. I put some fencing up along the quay wall. Put in some homes to be upgraded. We've got homes here that are to be upgraded. I bought some fancy homewares. So these should be able to get done. We're just going to wait on the building supplies and the fancy homewares to get brought over. I also added in the bathhouse, which is a health benefit to the citizenry. And I put in the local, which is an ale house for the citizenry. Gave them a little working area out back. I put in a shoemaker to make boots from furs. Furs we will get from the hunter. They'll come in randomly. So if I go up here, you see I've got 116 furs. They come in from the hunter. And then I put in the apothecary, and they're going to make healing potions out of flowers, herbs, and water. So what I did to benefit that, or to boon that, was coming over here. I also put in a butcher. And the butcher is working with venison, which the hunter is getting, and it's turning the venison into venison roast. Now it'll take 12 venison and make 18 to 24 roasts, so it's doubling the food almost. And then coming over this way, I put in a perfumery, and that perfumery is going to make perfume from flowers, water, and glassware. Now I also put in a water tower to produce the water. Now as this makes perfume sells for like 8. So if I come over here to this trader, right, I can come in and I can look at what I don't want to sell anymore. So if I don't want to sell the iron, which we can, I could put in the perfume reeds one, let's see. I want to do the coats. I might want to take out logs. So let's go into inventory, right? We'll go down to P, perfume, and we'll put in 100. And if I go to trade, it trades for 8. So that would be 800. That's 2,000 logs. I could knock that down to 500. So where are the logs here? We'll go in here, we'll drop that down to 500. That way our logs are used for building fuel and whatnot. Alright, so we'll do that. Then we're going to come over to this trader over here. Also, I finished off the dock area. Threw in a couple of boats or whatnot. Okay, coming over to this trader here. They also have 1,000 logs. I'm going to come into inventory. I'm going to go down to perfume, and I'm going to put 100 in there. Alright, so that's going to give us that. I'm going to take out 1,000 reeds, 1,000 flowers. So I go to inventory, we'll go up to flowers. Alright, we'll go down to 1,000. On the flowers. We'll go down to reeds. We'll go down to 1,000 on the reeds. Go back into trade. What else we're trading? Roots. Let's take a quick peek in here. How many roots do we have? Element OPQR. Roots. We've got 6,000 roots. I could actually up that to 2,000. Now I have to be careful because I'm using up inventory for stuff to trade, but I might not be able to have room to get stuff in from trade. So I have to be careful of that. But I did just take 1,000 of that out, 1,000 of that out. I put 100 of that in and 500 of that in. And then we can go into the logs as well and knock that down to 500. Also, so let's finish the coastline tour here. So I put in some fencing. I put in some ghost lanterns to light the shoreline and throughout town as well. And we'll get to that in a second. Put up some fencing. Some lighting for the chartered company, which I'm not 100% sure how this works. If I pay that, I get that, or if I want that, I pay that. I don't know. I don't know how it works. But general warehouse is getting used. Wood storage still is not. Stone storage is. Excellent. Okay, coming down the coastline, we have upgraded some of these homes already. Got a little small dock storage in there. Got the bridge going over. Got the glass works to make glass. Needs apparently sand. But I do have 2 sand places employing 2 people each. A couple of homes getting upgraded. Coming down here, I've got the barn 2% full, so there's room in there. I've got my clay diggers. I put in a raw materials storage for them because they weren't storing clay in here. And then I built the lighthouse. So if you unpause, you'll see the flame works because I have it manned. I have it manned by somebody, so the flame works. It will attract nomads, but it works like a regular town hall. And I can track my inventory items and whatnot here. So, that being said, I wanted to get an industry supplier. So I'm thinking about pulling this out, right, and putting in an industry supplier. So let's go into here, food supplier, dry goods, industry. Would that be the same size? Just about. There's like a size 1 difference. And what is this guy over here? That's a seed and stock trader. Right on. So I'm thinking I'm going to do that. Let's come in here. And we will take this out, right? We will follow that. Fodder farmer, where was I tracking you for? Oh yeah, so I was looking for areas of storage, because I got a hello register. There we go. I got a water tower in there. Yeah, so I slated to, because I noticed that we are severely lacking in the storage. No, it was this fodder farmer I was tracking. So I've slated to put in a couple of storage barns over here and a couple old barns, because all of these barns right here, right there, right there, right there, stop, right there, right here, right there. See how it's all 100% full? Yeah. So I needed to get more storage over here. The grain silo is doing good. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to. And the windmill is making flour. And then my bakery is baking bread. We're making hardtack. If I could get some cattle, we could get milk and cream and stuff. We could make butter. That one's 87. That one's 100% full. Jesus, storage is just crazy over here. That one's 22. That one's 96. Textile storage is low. That's fine. I've got stockpiles like crazy. Raw materials, construction, log, that's road, minerals, log, fuel, log, stockpiles for minerals. What's in here? Industrial fuel. Yeah. Yep. But in here, the granaries, 19, empty, 79, 7. I mean, there's plenty of storage within the walls. So, yeah. I mean, we're doing what we gotta do. Market's got 2 people in. It's 100% full. Very nice. Okay, so we're taking out the charter company. I'm gonna go down to 2 times speed and let it roll. So that way I don't have to worry about things getting away from me. As I said, we're doing the upgrades on these, so they'll bring the supplies as they come in. One of the things I was thinking of, so we're going to take out the chartered company and we're going to get the industry supplier in there, but I was thinking about maybe getting another dock down here. If you look in my toolbar, I do have the small port and large port trader. Large port won't fit in there, but the small port will. These are a couple of mods. I was thinking about trying it out, but the small one doesn't really go here, and the large port has these massive stones that just kind of don't fit. Then we've got all these specialized traders here, right? And then we've got standard trading post that everybody's familiar with right there, and that won't fit in here. Well, it would if I... No, it kind of sticks out too much. Yeah. It would have to go out here. Oops. It would have to go out there, and that blocks too much of the water. I think we'll just scrap that idea. Who moved in here? 33 and 21, they should be able to have some children. Nice. Some of these are getting their supplies. So the town abodes upgrading the townhouses only require homewares, which is great. I don't need the building supplies. These guys are getting their fancy homewares. Very nice. Excellent. And what I did was I married them back to back. What this type is here is this type in the back, so it should kind of look like a townhouse in a way. In a way. Okay. They're not filling up. Excellent. And when is it? My bakery's doing the hardtack, and like I said, if I got butter, if I got cheese, walnuts, apricots, flour and sugar, I could do sugar cookies. Right on. So, is that house done? It is. Very nice. That one. Builders. Nice. That one. Builders. Nice. This one's done. It's a little close to this guy. And this gable house you have to watch. When you're laying it down, it doesn't show that it sticks out onto the road. But it does. Yeah. How are we doing down this end? These are done, right? Yep. So, glassmaker and a shoreman. Shoreman and a fire worker. It must be the person working the lighthouse. Very nice. Very nice. I got them slated to do a bunch of stone roads, and of course I had them clear a bunch of stone from everywhere I could possibly find stone, so we could garner up a mass of them. I used the ghost tiles to fill in the market squares that were empty. Right on. Okay, what have you brought? You brought some materials. Well, clay is a material, but I think we will buy the clay. That's 500. That should be 1,500. That's fine. And we got honey, kumquats. Actually, let's pause for a second. There was something I was looking at that required honey. And was it? Wasn't there? No. Nope. This guy doesn't do anything with honey. Nope. I was trying to find something that required, like, stuff that I don't typically have on hand. And now I cannot remember what it was I was looking at. And of course it could have been when I was recording the Mount Vernon playthrough as well. Well, let's see. We got they've got pigs for sale. How are we doing on the pigs? We come over here. This should be full, right? Yeah, 20 of 20. This will hold 9 pigs. So could, if I wanted to. No, not gonna do the pigs. How we set on candles. So if I go A, B, C. I got 160 candles, so I'm good there. Vodka eggs, honeys, mulberry leaf, maple sap, smoked fish, pickled veg. Ooh, longhorn cows. Longhorn cows. Okay. I want cattle. Now, they'll make beef, but they won't make milk. Longhorn cows will not make milk. Okay. Let's just get the clay. That's 1,500. We know we got that. Let's go. How much copper ore do we have? Copper ore. Got a little bit. I'm going to go with 100 copper ore. We'll go with 100. No. 70. There we go. And I just need to trade an additional 50. And we can do that with the roots. Right? Trade. Orders. Alright, let's have you bring us freezing cows every visit. Chickens. Yep, I'd like to have chickens. Beaver, ducks, goats, longhorns, red Frisians, pigs, ducks, sheep, got. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll come back here to trade and dismiss you. Okay, let us move along. Okay, so that's working. 14 out of 14 sheep, and they are producing wool and mutton. Very nice. Okay, coming back over to the island. How are we doing on the houses? Good, they're filling in nicely. This one got its stuff? No, waiting on a fancy homeware. Waiting on a fancy homeware. But these are done. I could go up to nice townhomes if I wanted to, but I don't have the fancy homewares anyways. So I'll just let them be. Right on. I like how the windows vary. 1, 2, 1. That's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that. There was a happy little accident. Okay, coming over this way. We're getting closer to where we're going to enter over, heading north, heading into the Williamsburg proper. But I want to finish off this island before we do such a thing. So I'm kind of looking for guys during childbirth. I hate to see it. Okay. How are we doing? Got 120 homes, 121 families. Excellent. So we're good on homes. I'm looking for businesses that we can utilize here. Theme sets, modular buildings. That would be barn storage, food market, urban school, urban hospital. I have an apothecary and a bathhouse. Herbalist, tailor, blacksmith, woodcutter, butcher, baker, urban windmill. Oh, very cool. That's almost a third floor. Okay. If I come in here and I go first floor urban house, well, check out the trader. And the trader has fig seeds, turnip seeds, tobacco leaf seeds, and field mushrooms. So I want to look into doing tobacco plantations. So let's go to trade items. I have cotton, flax root, and I have tobacco leaf seeds. So I believe I have field mushrooms. I do. So this guy's bringing me everything I already have. So let's see if I have that stuff on order, and that's why he's bringing it. Nope. Okay, so back to trade, and we will dismiss him because he didn't bring me anything that I really needed. Okay, coming back in here. I'm looking for... What do we want on the first floor? I can do an urban woodcutter. Alright. I could cut wood on the island. So I could do that. Right? Let's move it over by one. Actually, let's see what the second floor does. Yeah, second floor goes on. Oops. Like so. Okay, so I can do that. So let's do the urban woodcutter. Like this. And then we will do the second floor with the brown roof like that. Right. Alright. So that'd be woodcutter. Second floor. Very nice. Okay. Now, what could we put in here that would be valuable? Old buildings. Old edibles market. I like that. Isn't that what I used? I did not use that here, did I? I just got a central market. The local. If I go, where is it? Edibles market. I could get rid of that road. Let's do that. So that's where I'd like the edibles market to go. And if I come in, themed, alright, so storage barn is right there. Very good. This storage barn, almost complete. Very good. Actually, they're almost all complete. Very good. Nice. Let's come in here, and we will remove all resources like so. Okay, so that storage barn is done. Yep. And they'll start, yep, they're immediately starting to put stuff in because they need room. All right, let's come back over here. Oh, all right, so let's not pause. So we'll go in themed old buildings, edibles market. It'll go right there. Okay. That means we come over here. Actually, I want to use 4 back alleys and in-betweens. I was using the old stone road stuff. So that would go like so. And there would be room there. Okay. And this guy would be like that. Right on. Okay. So then, come in here to corner businesses. Then we do, we've got the apothecary. I could do a blacksmith. Okay, old barn is in. Very nice. Could do a tailor. I could do a tavern. Could put it right in there. I could put it like so. I'm gonna do it like that, and I'm gonna put in some fencing beside it, you know, in like a dining area. Yeah. So the shoemaker clothes limit is maxed. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. Miscellaneous limit is not. How many healing potions you making? 114. That is incredible. I'm good on health, that's for sure. Alright, so got that business going in there. So if we've got that business going in there, come into food. That's a greenhouse. That's a standard bakery. That would be a butcher. I could put the butcher right here behind the market. Alright, so the urban woodcutter. I'm going to put one person in. Firewood. Logs. Right. Now, come in here to roads and do the old stone road. Goes right through. Right. Yep. Excellent. Very nice. That works for me. That works for me. Okay, so I put the butcher there. He's going to have that area there. I want a little storage. So if I come in here, no, I'm going to come into corner buildings, the old stone. Come on. That's a barn and a stockpile. So it's going to go right there. Away it goes. So the edibles market is done. I'm going to put 1, 2. Whoops. 1, 2. There we go. And that looks amazing. So if I come in here, I can't get any tiles in there, but if I come into here and go ghost, that's gravel, that's stone, swamp, key, there you go. Okay, so now we get the ghost squares in, and when you can see it, that's going to look real nice. So the house cap is on, there's people in, yeah, we're keeping up with the growth. Ah, balconies on the back, pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, this was supposed to sit one back, but I'm absolutely fine with that. I don't mind this little balcony on the back, but yeah, I did place it wrong. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, so the stockpile's getting built quick. Butcher needs copper, I think, because I had bought copper, but I think I ran out of copper. If I go to inventory and I go to C, I've got the copper ore. Yeah. Where was one thing? That's the bakery, that's the blacksmith, joiner. Tailoring company. They're making wool coats. I could have them make full suits. Linen and wool. Let's take a quick peek here. Linen. I still have a lot. I do. Linen and wool. No, I'm gonna stick with the warm coats for them. But what was it that I saw that? Yeah, I got a bunch of cotton. So I was thinking about maybe putting in a seamstress. All right, where was I headed to here? So, oh yeah. So if I come to the foundry, I can make copper from the copper ore. So I'm going to switch to that for a bit. Got a trader over here. Coffee seeds, chestnut seeds, apple seeds, and corn seeds. I bought corn and chestnuts. So we've got apple, carrots, cabbage. Looking for coffee. Got coffee. Looking for chestnuts. Oh, maybe I bought walnuts. Okay, so I need chestnuts. Yeah, I need chestnuts. And do I have corn? I don't have corn. Okay, so let's go here. We're gonna go chestnuts, which is 1. That's 31.25. So if I go 500 of you, 200 of you, 250 of you. Alright, so then if I go the corn, I need to trade an additional 1950. Okay. So we will go 1, well, let's backspace, 1000. I need another 950. It's not taking the roots, that's where all my money is. So we're gonna go 10 of you, 10 of you. I need 620. 620. Those are 2 seeds, so that's chestnut and corn. Now we can take, I can take apples off because I have them. Take chestnuts off. I can take coffee off, right? Yeah, I can take coffee off. Corn I can take off. Do I have grapes yet? I do. I can take grapes off. I do not have herb seeds yet. Okay. Maple seeds. Maple, maple, maple. I got maple. I can take maple off. Let's pause. Potato. 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 No. Leave that on. Blueberry. Okay. Keep blueberry on. Rye. I do not have rye. I have tobacco leaf. I believe I have wheat, right? Yeah. Huh. I don't have wheat yet. Okay. So, do I have blackberries? It's hard to remember between the 2 playthroughs what I actually have. So I don't have blackberries or blueberries. All right, so let's go back out to trade, and we will dismiss you. Close that out. Close that out. Stockpile's done. Take a quick peek at that. I like how red ketchup makes them look like a building. It just kind of blends in to a cityscape. You know what I mean? So stockpile's good. We've got a trader in over here, and they brought Frisian cows and beef cows, and I would like the Frisians. I don't have any spot for them at the moment, so let's go orders. Right, I'm gonna get rid of longhorns. I don't need them, and get rid of beef cows. I don't need them. All right, so where could I put in pasture of cows? That goes to there. That goes to there. So go like that. Go like that. There's no room there. And we'll just move that slightly. That goes to there. So that leaves a little room back here for pasture of cows. If I come in here, and I don't want a fenceless pasture, I want a regular pasture. So alright, so these 2 here make up that area there. Let me come in, and we will go, okay, so there's the barn. So 30 is the longest by 15. Standard pasture. We will come in here. We will prioritize that. We're going to come in here. We're going to clear everything like so. And all right, so standard pasture is going to get built. That's just a crop field. Yep. Okay. Let's come in here. We are going to buy. Let's see if we can buy 6. That'd be 6 grand, right? So let's go 500, 100, little stutter, 250. So that's 55. So I need another 450. Let's go. Trade an additional 50. It's 22. Trade an additional 10. 1 and 2. There we go. That's 6,000. Trade. And we will dismiss you. Okay, so I've got cows. You can see them there. Very nice. Now, it is uber important that these builders work on this pasture. So, come in here. And that's probably going to do it for this week's episode. So, if you liked what you watched, hit the like and subscribe button down below. Tell your family, tell your friends. If you have any suggestions, tips, tricks, anything like that, put them in the comments below, because I will read them. And with that, I will catch you next Wednesday for another episode of Banished with Red Ketchup's Editor's Choice, Colonial Charter 1.76, and a plethora of other mods. Peace.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, check out the playlist above, or watch what YouTube tells you to on the right. Oh yeah, and subscribe.